This week, may you be sensitive to all the ways you are being called to wholeness. And may you have the courage to lean into all the experiences leading you beyond yourself and ultimately to yourself. Hey there, I'm Tyler Hill. This is the Born Beloved podcast, and for this week's Monday Morning Blessing, I want to talk a little bit about grief. You know, when talking about grief, I often refer to it as a spiritual experience. You know, the crux of a spiritual experience is that it takes us beyond ourselves. You know, when one has a spiritual experience of any kind, they're taken outside of their current state, and they often are able to consider what life is like beyond their current view. And in every single way, I believe that to have a spiritual experience is truly a gift. Right? To witness our small place in the grand story, or to experience the beautifully overwhelming nature of divine love, can change someone's entire life. And you know, grief, when paid proper attention to, can do the exact same thing a spiritual experience can. Grief makes us consider our life and all that life entails. We may think about life after death, or pay particular attention to how we're living now. Grief often points us to wounds in our soul that still need tending to. Grief can help us see the empty spaces in our story that are asking to be filled with something new. You know, when we can look at our world and our story beyond the stale and stagnant point of views we often carry. It leads us to a place where we can consider new and more beautiful ways of living, ways of redeeming broken things, and ways of becoming whole. In the same way, spiritual experiences can take us beyond ourselves and lead us to a whole life. Grief does the same thing when it's fully embraced. And so, this week, may you be sensitive to all the ways you are being called to wholeness. And may you have the courage to lean into all the experiences leading you beyond yourself and ultimately to yourself. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May He make His face to shine upon you, be oh so gracious to you, and show you peace this week.